While we already know a lot of what needs to be done to achieve our climate neutrality targets, knowing a lot is not enough to be wise, as Heraclitus emphasized. We need to be able to turn our knowledge into tangible and scalable actions. Innovation, as we know it, is not homogeneous. Breakthrough technologies are rather a mixture of brilliant ideas, hard work, and well-tailored finance, oftentimes squared with the entrepreneurial spirit and luck. There are two main elements of well-designed innovation finance agenda, which I strongly believe can help viable ideas overcome the valley of death. Right financial instruments firstly. While we have only scarce public resources, the challenges ahead of us are enormous. Therefore, we need to be able to create sufficient incentives for co-investing for private market players, and the EIB has a strong track record in delivering investment alongside other actors, including the private sector. To date, internal analysis suggests that every euro of our green financing is associated with around 4 euros of additional finance from other sources. I would like to draw your attention to the two financial instruments which could add tailwind to our climate efforts. Not later than 3 months ago, we reached an end of the European Fund for Strategic Investments. EFSI was expected to mobilize 500 billion euro of investments between 2015 and 2020. We managed to mobilize 47 billion euro more. The success of the mandate stems from the very smart and efficient use of EU risk guarantee squared with the EIB's unique ability to mobilize private investors. Thanks to this collaboration, the EIB was able to expand its activity to more risky but also more innovative portfolio by as much as 30%. This business model can be further replicated under the forthcoming InvestEU program. The second novel instrument, which will also continue to play an important role in mobilizing private resources, are of course green bonds, pioneered by the EIB in 2007. We have now issued more than 33 billion euro in our green bonds to date, that is our climate awareness bonds, making us their largest multinational issuer. And we continue our work in this area by expanding the climate awareness bond eligible sector to encompass research, development and innovation, as well as selected low-carbon transport projects. This is where we can make a material difference. Secondly, advisory. Perhaps paradoxically, innovation finance is not all about money. Confidence comes from predictability, and predictability comes from good and well-prepared projects. You can't overestimate the value of a good advice in this respect. What I mean by good advice at the investment level is the assistance and expert knowledge deployed to national and local authorities, project promoters and financial intermediaries to develop and implement investment programs, to enhance their institutional setup or technical capacities, and finally, to improve the efficient use of EU funds. The EIB's current advisory portfolio includes nearly 1,000 assignments. The support ranges from sustainable transport through energy-efficient housing to floating wind farms that can unlock clean wind power for the dozens of countries whose coastal waters are too deep for traditional offshore facilities. We remain ready to scale up our efforts the advisory direction, to maximize the impact and chances of success at the project level. But we are really at the critical moment in history to catalyze the green revolution. But green revolution will not succeed without innovation. I firmly believe that with properly designed financial architecture, along the two lines I've just mentioned, we can spur the new wave of innovative projects with the potential to move the world 2 or even 3 steps to full climate neutrality.